Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman here in our downtown studios in Lansing. We're going to spend a little time right now with Ryan Hundt. And of course, you all know him as the CEO of Michigan Works Association, and they are housed right here in Lansing as well. Ryan, it's always good to have you on. And let me start by congratulating you. You just had your Impact Awards, and it went extremely well.
Yeah, it went extremely well, Chris. Thank you for drawing attention to that. Well, I think it went extremely well because we had you as our MC for the event.
All right.
The entire show running. We appreciated your dedication and efforts there as a board member of the Michigan Works Association. But no, tremendously positive impact, great stories that were shared during our Impact Awards a couple of weeks ago at Lansing Brewing Company. So we're very fortunate to continue holding those types of events, and we look forward to talking about 2023. We already started some internal meetings, believe it or not, on the 2023 Impact Awards. So stay tuned for some more information coming up shortly.
I'm not the least bit surprised by that. You know, the organization that you brought, it's just been pretty incredible. But also noteworthy, both U.S. senators, the governor, had video comments, and then Lieutenant Governor Gilchrist showed up and was very enamoring with his comments.
I agree. I think it just shows that folks see value in the Michigan work system, perhaps more importantly, the entire workforce development system in Michigan. And we see that as an opportunity to continue showcasing those efforts and making sure that as we track toward a long-term economic resiliency in Michigan, workforce development is a key part of that overall equation.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's kick into April. April is a Internship Awareness Month. Let's talk a little bit about the importance of that month and kind of how it manifests itself.
Sure. Well, it's hard to believe that we are indeed in April. There was some snowfall yesterday here in the Lansing area, so it felt like February, but here we are in April. And like you said, Chris, it is Internship Awareness Month. So happy Internship Awareness Month now that we are in April. It's getting to be that time of year where students are maybe starting to prepare for their final exams over the next several weeks. Many of them already have internship opportunities lined up for the summer months. And so it's important to draw attention to internships as a whole and why they're so important. So why are we drawing attention to internships? For students, young professionals, it's a great way for them to hone their skills and really focus on determining their career path long-term. Sometimes it's just as important to learn what you don't want to do versus what you do want to do for your career. Not that it's ever too late to change your occupation. You know, my dad is 65 years old. He still says to this day, he doesn't know what he wants to be when he grows up, but it might be a little bit easier if you have those experiences and you can help make that determination through an internship experience. So for the young professionals, it's a great way for them, again, to hone their professional development skills. And then for employers, it's a great way for them to develop a fresh crop of talent. I know that in today's hot job market, employee retention is a very heavy lift for our HR professionals across the entire state of Michigan. So by having a robust and comprehensive internship program, that's a great way for them to build that long-term talent pipeline at their company.
That's a great point. And we're moving into areas that Michigan Works gets involved in that most people don't realize they get involved in, right? So with that, how does Michigan Works help middle and high school age students explore career opportunities?
Sure. So when we talk about internships, oftentimes I think people feel we're talking about college students, whether they're juniors or seniors, or maybe just recent graduates entering internships. But really, students can start an internship opportunity in middle school, perhaps even in high school. What we've seen over the last few years is that even though the percentage of middle school and high school students who have an internship is drastically smaller than a college student, those numbers are indeed rising in many cases across the country. And so we are coordinating as the Michigan Works agencies across the state with our business professionals, with our schools in regions all across the state to try and stand up new internship programs. And oftentimes internship programs really start with career exploration opportunities. And I can't think of a better way to ensure that there is really comprehensive career exploration opportunities in all of our regions than promoting the My Career Quest events that are held almost in every single region throughout the state of Michigan throughout this year. My Career Quest, for those who are not familiar, it's kind of like a job fair on steroids for our middle school and high school students. So students actually rotate through very interactive hands-on demonstrations in 5 high demand industry sectors as part of My Career Quest. And those 5 sectors are agribusiness, advanced manufacturing, construction, health sciences, and information technology. So not only do they get some hands-on experience and demonstration in occupations within those 5 industry sectors, but they also have an opportunity to talk with professionals in those areas, learn more about, hey, what is a day in the life of an agribusiness sector? What is the day in the life of a nurse in the health sciences industry? So they really do have not only opportunities to get the hands-on demonstrations, but also talk with individuals who have been in those roles for a number of years. Over the last couple of years, because of the pandemic, many of those My Career Quest events have been held virtually, but now that we are starting to get back to doing in-person events, as you saw just a couple of weeks ago, Chris, at our Impact Awards, we are seeing those My Career Quest events starting to come back online in person, actually. So many of the Michigan Works agencies across the state will be working with business partners and educators in their regions to hold My Career Quest events, some of which are coming up next month in May. Some of them will be pushed back into the fall as well. If you're interested in learning more, we certainly encourage individuals to contact their local Michigan Works office to learn about what date and time frame of the year is a My Career Quest event coming up in my region.
Yeah, and along those lines, how do people find out more about the Michigan Works Association?
Sure. If you log on to michiganworks.org, that's the association's website, you can learn everything you need to know about the Michigan Works Association and the wonderful team here at the organization. And you can also find contact information for your local Michigan Works office. So going back to that My Career Quest, if you're interested, you just don't know who to contact or reach out to, log on to www.michiganworks.org, find that map, locate your nearest Michigan Works office, reach out to them and learn more about upcoming My Career Quest dates so we can continue to celebrate Internship Awareness Month here in Michigan.
Well, I have to tell you, as a board member, you're doing an incredible job, and we all appreciate that. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, Chris.
Ryan Hundt, CEO of Michigan Works Association, headquartered right here in Lansing. You're watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman. Stick around. There is a lot ahead.